And that doesn't feel great. Um, whether we agree or disagree, and there's a lot that there's a lot we agree on, there's a lot that we disagree on. But that aside, where is the duty of care? Because, as I said, life is precious, and it is very clear that from 2020, because I was no longer allowed an official role, and because I decided to remove myself eventually from the institution, that my life got devalued from the highest score to the lowest score overnight.
You can't just leave your family, ditch your royal duties, move across the world, bash them in interviews, spill all the palace secrets in a tell-all book, and then expect the red carpet and taxpayer-funded security to still be waiting for you, because it doesn't work that way. Whoopi tuned in, "I am so sorry, Prince Harry, but you got what you deserved." Prince Harry lost his court appeal over his security not because of some establishment stitch-up, but because the judges, including one of the top legal minds in England, found that his claims simply didn't hold up legally. The court ruled plainly and sensibly that when Harry stepped back from being a working royal during Megxit, it was only logical and predictable that his automatic security entitlements would be reassessed. That's standard procedure, not sabotage. You know, this got me thinking. Throw back to when President Donald Trump said this.
Should she go into American politics?
I'm not a fan of hers. I wasn't from day one. I think Harry has been used horribly. I think someday he will regret it. He probably does already. But I'm not a fan of hers at all. And I think she's very disrespectful to the Queen that we just spoke about, who's such a great woman, who's such a great person, historic person. I think she's very disrespectful to the royal family, but maybe most importantly to the Queen. And I just, from day one, I never got it. I never got it. I see her, I listen to her. She's trying to do things that I think are inappropriate, very inappropriate. But I think Harry's been used and been used terribly. It's ruined his relationship with his family.
Yeah, and you can't use a royal title and get involved in
I didn't know
American
she was
affairs.
doing that, but
I know she has been doing it.
It's not appropriate.
And while Harry is now painting himself as the victim, saying he's devastated, cut off from King Charles, and lamenting that he doesn't know how long his father has left, the fails to acknowledge the very real consequences of his own choices.
There is, I would love reconciliation with my family. there's no point in continuing to fight anymore. As I said, life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff. But it would be nice to reconcile. As I learned through the First Nations throughout Canada, because of the Invictus Games, their goal in life was always truth and reconciliation. And I turned around to them in many conversations and I said, right, but reconciliation can't come without truth.
You can't burn bridges with your family, accuse them of racism, and call royal life a trap, then suddenly expect hugs, forgiveness, and bodyguards on demand. The palace, meanwhile, hasn't bothered playing into the drama. Their blunt response? Courts have looked at this repeatedly and meticulously and made their decision. End of story. If Harry truly wants reconciliation, maybe it's time to stop pointing fingers and start taking responsibility.